and then the next thing I was able to do was take that character, if I can get this to escape from my thing here. And I was able to go to pixel mode. I'll show you the.
Terrence, we got a question?
Yep, please.
Is there a way to, instead of using VR with code, to use VR with 360 video?
Yeah, absolutely. So what we did last time when you guys were doing editing, if you shot it all, even on that little Samsung camera, you can export it and you can just tell a story with 360 video. Just cut 360 video to 360 video and pull it together. So there's a young lady who I met who's a storyteller, filmmaker. She's telling the story of LA car culture in South Central LA in 360 video. She won awards. She was just speaking at NYU just because she decided to tell that story in 360 video. Because if you think about it, you could shoot it flat, but imagine the experience of talking to those guys, seeing the car, seeing what's going on, and you can look all around that environment, right? What Crenshaw on a Saturday night maybe used to be 10 years ago, right? But dropping somebody into experiences. So 360 videos, and then when you put on that and you watch it, right? So imagine I'm watching it. Now I can watch, I can focus on what I want to focus on. I like that car over there, not that car over here. I want to see what that guy's talking about over here. So absolutely 360 video is a great intro experience, and that can absolutely be one of the concepts. You can say, hey, I want to tell a story using 360 video.
Like if you're using a VR set, can you walk around in the 360 video, or are you just looking around?
So you control so the difference between 360 video and VR. In VR, you can move, and you see your move relative. In 360 video, I'm the filmmaker and moving for you. Okay. You can look around, but you don't control the motion.
And so far, there hasn't been a way to mix both things? Where you can...
To my knowledge, no, but that's a good question, and I will look into it.
Okay.
No, because so far, I don't believe I've seen it, only because if you think about it, if I have the camera and I have to shoot it for you to get there, I can't let you move the camera that way if I didn't go that way when I shot it. Okay. So that's what I mean. The principle of it is you can only go where the camera's going. Now I may allow you to zoom in that direction, and I've seen that. So I've seen that you can zoom in on you in this 360 video, but you can't go out that door in my video unless I go out that door. Okay. Because you're still constrained by reality. Yeah. You know, VR, it's a virtual classroom. You can walk around. You could walk out the hallway in a virtual classroom, where in the video you're constrained. Okay. So just
we had another question, Terrence. Nathan, you had a question?
Yeah, I was trying to look up something right now. I was going to say that the only thing, to my knowledge, of where you could have VR and actually move your feet, and I guess it kind of moves with you. It's this thing called the Omni, the Virtuix Omni. And it's for what I'm seeing right now, it's mostly used for video games. So some guy has a VR headset on and stuff, but he's on the device that he walks and runs on, and that allows him to move in the virtual world.
He moves in the virtual world.
Yeah.
So the difference being, but I imagine you have to film every possible movement and then stitch that all together and then let that person control the video. Right? I shoot here. I shoot here.
Well, is it possible to also just have several cameras in different areas?
Sure. So now the question would be, you still have to cut shot to shot. Now potentially, so okay, I was talking to a professional about VR and what it's good for in sports. And what she was saying was, it's good to have a master shot at each basket, right? And that lets you look like this for each basket. And you had something in the middle that lets you see up and down the court. So what you're really doing, if I'm a producer, I'm producing from this camera to the middle to the end camera, and now you as a viewer get to move as I move cameras. So you can imagine that, say you control the camera, right? You only care about the end shot where your team's shooting. So you could then say, okay, you can see this experience from that angle because I got a camera here, camera here, camera there. And that would give you some illusion of motion.
Okay.
By the way, I like how you're thinking.
Thank you.
And so again, this was the idea of, so I was able to go into Mixamo, and then Mixamo gave that guy 96 different animations that I could do. So all I did was take that character I created in Fuse, export it into a software called Mixamo, all Creative Cloud, Mixamo's free. They gave me 96 different animated motions that I could create for that character. And now the next step would be to export this into a virtual world. And then create controls, right? I got 96 different motions that the guy could do. Now I'd have to stitch them together to make that guy, run, walk. So right, I've got a video clip of a motion. Keep playing that motion. So if I got the guy walking, you keep having him walk. The place changes. Then I want to close the door. There's the thing. He wants to fight if this comes up. So that's the beginning of animation with 3D objects. And if you drop that into the virtual world, kill it. She's wanting me to connect to the classroom, so. But that's just the beginning, and then you can see the output of that in that Tai Chi video. So that was the output of how somebody took something simple. And again, I'm hacking here, right? I'm just sitting here playing around in Fuse, making a character do something like that. But that somebody was able to put that into a story, incorporate that in, so you could actually see how that might work.